Hello, everybody. Once again, this is Fred Nwankwo coming to you from our studios in Chicago with another edition of Bold Talk on Allen TV. As usual, I like to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, depending on where you are around the world. In this episode, it's a Sunday relaxing episode, and this is what we're going to do on Sundays. Find something from within the Black diaspora. It could be African Americans, it could be South Africans, it could be Jamaicans, or people from the Caribbean. But in this edition, what I found is something very fascinating. One is, everybody knows Shaquille O'Neal. Everybody knows he played basketball. Everybody knows he does basketball commentary, and he's very funny and a nice guy. But nobody knew he babysat occasionally for friends. And nobody also knew that on one of those babysitting things, believe it or not, for less than 1.5 hours, the surprising pay he got from the coincidence of that babysitting was a paycheck of $200 million. Fact, but with a twist. And then we also are bringing you the debut of Family Feud in Africa. Steve Harvey, great guy, highly respected, takes Family Feud to Ghana. And what you find is a lot of fun, a lot of clowning, a lot of Steve Harvey. But the little surprise, what surprised me was that in the Ghana episode, where in the American episode they're paid $20,000 is what the winner gets, in the African setting, in keeping with us being peon Africa, the paycheck was $5,000. And why is that significant? Why is it a big deal? It is a big deal because I know that when he goes to Europe, to the United Kingdom, to London, or any of those places, to Australia, the paycheck is going to be $20,000. And I'm not blaming Steve Harvey. I'm actually praising Steve Harvey for taking his show to Africa. This is good for Africa. This is good for Ghana. But I'm saying African leaders need to take a step back and really take a look at themselves and ask themselves, why is everything that has to do with Africa second fiddle to the world? Why is it that things that are done big every place else, when it comes to Africa, Africa has to be shortchanged? It's because people have no respect for Africa. I'm not taking anything away from Steve Harvey. I'm happy and I appreciate him, and I'll give him a big hug for remembering Africa. But I'm saying that even me as an African, except for the humanitarian in me, on a general thinking basis, the first instinct for anybody is to beat Africa down, because Africa hasn't shown anything or any reason to tell the world that they are ready to compete on the world stage at the same level with everybody else in the world. That's a challenge for us Africans. And that's the reason why we need to look into who our leaders are. Isn't it funny? Even on a Sunday morning relaxing episode that has nothing to do with African social and political issues, it still boils down to who our leaders are and how unqualified they are to negotiate terms that benefit Africa. It boils down to negotiating, and it boils down to the terms that Steve Harvey gave for coming and what he could give up. And it boils down to the excitement they showed in saying, come on down, yes, Amasa, it doesn't matter. We just want you to come to Africa. Just my state of mind this morning. I hope you enjoyed the episode though. Relax, it's Sunday. Just have a good time with a short, less than 20-minute episode. And Monday to Friday, we're going to be doing more of our own serious programming with mostly original content. Kick back, relax. I hope you enjoy this edition.
Shaq made a lot of money in the NBA, but I bet you didn't know that his biggest payday actually came from babysitting. The story starts out in a hotel lobby in Los Angeles when a group of kids started playing around with Shaq. One of the kids' fathers asked if Shaq could keep an eye on the children for a few minutes while he stepped into the other room for a meeting, and Shaq jokingly said, "Sure, I don't mind babysitting for a bit." After the meeting, the father returned to see Shaq playing games with the children and everyone having a fun time. This is when Shaq hit the jackpot. The man told Shaq that he was so kind for playing with the children, and as a thank you, he'd like to let Shaq become an early investor in a new tech company that would soon change the world as we know it. That new company was Google. Shaq trusted the man and invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into the company, and you won't believe how much he made from it. Years later, Shaq saw an article talking about how much some people had made from investing early on in Google. So he checked in on his investment and found out that it had grown to over $200 million. That's pretty good pay for a babysitter.
Yes, guys, that's really pretty good pay for a babysitter. I hope you enjoy these little tidbits that I bring here from here and there. I like that story because being an African-oriented programming, and it's a way of changing the mindset of a people from a 9-to-5 population, from a 9-to-5 community, to a community that has a good mix between people who are doing the regular 9-to-5 in, it's a way of life, to some that take a little risk, and those little risks that a few take may become the things that blossom the community into bigger things because they're going to come back and reinvest part of their profits into the community. Now let's go to Family Feud, Steve Harvey in Ghana. This is really exciting. I enjoyed it. I watched the whole thing before I decided to share it. I think you're going to like it too.
Well, you ready for the show to get started? Everybody see yeah? Yeah! Let's go. Give me Khadijah. Give me Zainab. Hey, yeah, I saw that, yeah. So every time y'all do something, I just do it. All right, ladies. Surveyed 100 people, top 8 answers on the board. Name something you wear that has holes in it. Wear that has holes in it.
Underwear.
My team and I have collaborated, and we think it's underwear.
Let me ask you, since y'all collaborate, let me ask you something, ladies. Now, these holes that's in this underwear that you have on, these holes that's in there, are you talking about a tear?
Wear and tear, Steve.
Oh, no, let me finish. Or did you buy the underwear with the holes in it?
Wear and tear. Yes, with the holes. The one that accidentally.
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, good. Holes in the underwear. So I got to meet the team first. Tell me what you do, Khadijah.
I work in insurance as an operations coordinator.
Okay. You married? Oh,
Not
all
yet.
of you are single?
Yes, single and searching.
Single and searching? Well, let me ask you something. You're searching, what are you looking for in a man? What's the age bracket? You would like to date a man between the age of what?
I would want someone 5 years, at least 5 years older than me.
Okay, am I supposed to guess? What's the age bracket?
I would say between 27 and 34.
Yeah, so you're 22.
No, I'm 26.
She said 5 years older than her. Maybe that's why you can't find nobody. See, no, listen, sweetie, maybe your problem is you can't add. You probably done found the man already, but since you don't know how to add and subtract, you let him go.
I still think I'm dreaming.
What, about what?
You.
All right. Well, what do we have here? I've never been a dream before. Yeah. So, you have dreamed about me?
No, I've been thinking about you, and I was looking forward to meeting you. Seriously, even though it's the first time meeting, every time I see a guy and I'm about to approve or disapprove, it's like I hear your voice. Does he do this? It's a no. If he does this, it's a yes. So like I keep hearing Uncle Steve in my head, and I take my decisions.
Name something people do when they are impatient.
Hate throw things. They hit. They can hit you when they're impatient or throw things. Hit you or throw something at you or throw something at you.
Hit you, Troy.
Hit you.
Hit you.
Or throw something.
Or throw something. Oh, okay. Gold was the #1 answer. We need 22 people, and we have 5,000. Something you need to make a fire? You said firewood. Firewood was the #1 answer. Well, you had 187 points, so you're gonna walk away with $5,030. They ain't listening. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time. But see, y'all don't know. Because y'all... You had 7 points. So when we triple the points and add it to your score, you walk out of here with 5,000.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. This is the kind of programming you're going to be getting from us on Sunday mornings. But more importantly, these are my little inroads into expanding my base. And as time goes on, you're going to see me sitting down with some of these people that I bring to you and getting one-on-one discussions with them about collaboration with Africa and all that. Folks, we're into big things here. We're trying to do some big things here. It's going to take us some time, but we need your support. We need your support to share the videos when you get them. We need your support to subscribe to the channel. We need your support to like or dislike, and we need your support to leave comments and tell us how we can do better. Most importantly, don't forget, this is what we do to continue to bring things that create collaboration amongst Black people around the world, but also on our regular weekday programming, things we do to create a conscience within the African diaspora, everybody in it, especially our leaders, and try to hold them accountable. It helps if you subscribe to the things we do. It helps if you subscribe and revive our help to revive our magazine. It helps if you buy the products we brand. All these things are ways to put our name out there, but also things you could wear and support our programming and help promote it. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Fred Wankwo coming to you from our studios in Chicago with another edition of Bold Talk on LNTV. And until next time, good night and God bless.
Ndababa
Aije kelende wegu
Ndababa Ndababa
Ndekaraka monkri yeye
Ndekaraka Anajari shugomuno tuladi
Kaikene Fred Wankwo Ezudo Eze Nwafosi Ajalebia Publisher African Lifestyle Magazine Chicago Nwafo ndị Chicago ji ejemba